Hey friends, Andrea Cox here. I wanted to do just a quick announcement and then I wanted to say something that I think, all of us need to hear. So, about 2 years ago, I think I was in San Francisco, I think, I talked about being alone on the holidays, and I wasn't alone. I was with a group of people. And I said, this time last year I was alone on the holidays. So I just want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and let you know that, next year you won't be alone. And I'm about to take myself to a movie tonight. I think I'm going to see A Star is Born. And I got to thinking, after spending this past year alone by choice, building a second business that's proving to be a really good decision, and really working on myself, that life isn't about being alone. It's good to go in and have introspection for, great lengths of time. There was a time I was alone for 7 years, purposely doing really deep work. But if you know of anyone that is alone due to just like maybe confusion, or they're in a state of darkness or anything like that, it is never too late to shed light on a dark situation. Never. It's never too late to be kind to someone that may have helped you more than you know right now. Maybe to someone that maybe helped you have a new beginning that you wouldn't have had if this person wouldn't have taught you the lessons you needed to learn. So I think that's really important to remember. I know that I wouldn't have built this business that I just built had someone not taught me things years ago with business. I know that I wouldn't have that pretty car to drive out there if someone wouldn't have helped me. I know that I wouldn't have been able to set boundaries properly if someone hadn't taught me how. But there is one thing that I came into this world with, and that is a huge, wide open heart, and that heart is made to love. And I think sometimes we can shut our hearts down because we're wounded. People get wounded in their childhood, they get wounded from past relationships, and then they come and they wound the unwounded, right? And then we walk around wounded, and then we wound other people. I know that I came into this world with a huge open heart. Sorry, my dog went off the chair. And I know that this heart is made to love someone very special. And we can really get in a space where we shut down and we don't forgive and we don't forget. And then, people come back to make amends and we shut them out because maybe they shut us out before, right? But what good does that do? It just keeps the wounding going. So, if you know someone in a dark space, or if you know a situation that you can shed light into. Darkness, okay, cannot light up a lit room, but a light can always shine itself into darkness to shed light on a situation and give people the freedom of mind to move in a certain direction. Because really, if we know we can bring light into a dark room, it's almost like unkind of us not to, right? Right? If we know we can shine light into a dark room, a room of despair, a room of maybe confusion, a room of sadness, it's our place to do so. Especially if we had a hand in putting someone in a dark room. Because it's selfish to hold on to people for our own personal gain, whatever that gain may be. You know, not wanting to be alone, so afraid to let someone go with like truth, you know, or holding on to someone for monetary reasons, or holding on to someone for emotional security, holding on to someone to learn how to love properly because you weren't given the skill set growing up, right? It's almost like stealing, you know? So I just think these lessons are really important. I don't even, I wanted to say this tonight, and that's it, you guys. Just love people with such a kindness and a purity inside your heart that there is no room for darkness, that a dark room cannot exist on earth or not in your corner of the world because you don't allow it. And if you have built up walls because someone has hurt you and you don't let anyone in, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time.